Falls Lennox. My name is Joshua. It's Thursday, October 13th, 2022, at Station FLPS. Welcome you to another great day of learning. Shoshik, Amelia, and I are happy to bring you the news. We are all from Mrs. DeRay's third grade class. Let's start the morning by honoring the flag for a great United States. We'll take a moment to recite the Pledge of Allegiance. Together, please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all.
Please return to your seats. Now here's Amelia to share more.
Good morning, everyone. Let's see what Mother Nature will send our way today. We can expect partly cloudy skies and a high temperature of 57 degrees. If you are buying a hot lunch today in the cafeteria, will be happy to serve you either cheese ravioli or chicken patty. Now please, welcome to Shriek.
Thank you, Amelia. Now for the Bulldog Best Winners.
Good morning, Falls Lennox. Today is Thursday, October 13th. Hope everyone's having a great start to your day. I am going to announce this morning the Bulldog Best winners for second grade and third grade. Since we don't have school on Friday, we're going to do both second and third grade winners today. So let's get started. In Mrs. Herman's class, Ben Gower, Miss Chichester, Lucan McFadden, Mrs. Gommel, Eileen Moe, Mrs. Malati, Fallon Sheehan, Mrs. Hoy, Benji Cheggy, Mrs. Tots, Frank Salcido, Miss LaGruth, Hunter Mall, Mrs. Wallow, Archer Sikora, Mrs. Vormelker, Kaylee Lanick, Mrs. Tamura, Silver Gerlach, and Mrs. Seeker's class, Michael J. Congratulations to all of our second grade winners. Great job. And in third grade, Mrs. Mendocino's class, Daniel J., Mr. John Henry, Bobby Grakel, Mrs. Richmond Smith, Kyle Kovacs, Mrs. Reines, Olivia B., Mrs. Pajatska, Ashley Thompson, Miss Bertonson, Bryce Townsend, Mrs. Marsco, Jet Edwards, Mr. Acera, Easton Zakel, Mrs. Petro, Thomas Hargenrader, Mrs. Tovasek, Kira Vergara, and in Mrs. DeRay's class, Maddie Kelderhouse. Congratulations to our third grade winners. Second and third grade winners can head down to the lobby after the morning show. You'll have your picture taken and you'll get a gold coin for the book vending machine. And we've got some great new books in the machine. All right. We also have some Bulldog Bucks that we've pulled from the bins in the lobby. I pulled 3 from each grade level since we don't have school Friday. We're going to do an couple extra today. We're going to start with third grade. Josiah in Mrs. Richmond Smith's class. Josiah earned a Bulldog Buck for being respectful. Carter in Mr. Acera's class. Carter K. Carter earned a Bulldog Buck for being kind. He helped out second graders. And in Mrs. Tovasek's class, Jordan Rodriguez. Jordan earned a Bulldog Buck for being responsible. He moved seats because he was getting distracted, so he chose to select a new seat. In second grade, Mrs. Tots' class, we have Jacob. Jacob earned a buck for being responsible when he got his homework done. Miss Chichester's class, Lila earned a Bulldog Buck for being respectful. And in Miss LaGruth's class, Piper earned a Bulldog Buck for being kind. She let her friend switch spots with her. And in first grade, Mrs. Patay's class, Henry. Henry earned a Bulldog Buck for being responsible when he earned a token during music. In Mrs. Flores's class, Skylar. Skylar earned a Bulldog Buck for being respectful. And lastly, in Mrs. Castraba's class, Brandon Pittner earned a Bulldog Buck for being responsible. He worked hard during reading time. So congratulations to all of our Bulldog Buck winners. If your Bulldog Buck was pulled, you are going to get a visit from the Woot Woot Wagon where you will get to select a prize. Hope everyone has a wonderful Thursday. We're Work hard, be kind to one another. Remember, there is no school tomorrow, so have a great long weekend.
If you heard your name announced, please report to the front lobby immediately after the morning show. That's our news for today. Have a terrific Thursday, everyone. And
Let's go, Falls!